10. The gentle touch, infinite tenderness. So, this stroking and rubbing the kitten's cheeks, ears and face, and the way 10's fingers, thumbs and palms lovingly rub and stroke the kittens. It's TLC. It's tender, loving care, or 10's loving care. So we should be doing this. So if you want to feel his touch, we're not gonna get his, get him to do this to us. So we can just put our hands on ourselves and try it. Could we desire him and his touch? It'd be wonderful just to be teased and touched by him and felt. Yeah, that's from that kind of the line from that song, Love Talk. It's lovely how he's touching the little kitten. Yeah, he's definitely got the Midas touch. King Midas, he's a funny chap. He said everything he touched, he wanted it to turn to gold. Well, he should have been more specific when he made his wish. He should have said, I only want things to turn to gold at specific times when I really want them to. So I don't want anything and everything turning to gold like my wife. He said, no, not my wife, not my food. I can't eat that. I can't live with that. And we'll look at that in that tender, warm embrace. He'd make you feel like the most precious treasure. That's how 10 would hold you. His fingers like the rosy fingers of Aurora, the goddess of the dawn. Look at how gently and lovingly he caresses the kitten. You want to feel his fingers and thumbs rubbing and massaging you. All living things need that gentle touch. Like babies in incubators, they get better if they're cuddled, if they have that human touch. There's something called skin hunger or touch deprivation. In the West and Northern Europe, we tend not to touch so much. We're not very really tactile. Even like when we're close with somebody, we don't really ask. Oh, look at 10 with a little kitten. Yeah, practice that rubbing. Rub your cheek like that. Yeah, in the West we don't, especially Northern Europe and the West. There was an experiment once in the 1940s. They had two groups of babies. One group of babies, first group, they're treated normally like you would, just taking care of them and cuddling them and all the rest of it. Now, the second babies, they weren't given the physical touch, the cuddles and stuff. And now, what happened to those babies that weren't given the touch? Half of the babies in that group died. So it just proves that affection and touch are important. You can die without it, or it increases stress. It might not kill you. And according to all the research, people are more aggressive and violent if they don't have that kind of physical touch. But massage therapy can sort that out. That physical touch, it increases serotonin, that happy hormone. And they've also said that girls, when they're young and they were deprived of touch, of that kind of affection, they grow up with body image issues. They end up overeating. They end up anemic, anorexic. So that's one reason to, not deprive your children of affection. And of course, it lowers cortisol levels if you've got lots of, with lots of physical touch. It reduces the stress stuff and helps you unwind. Cuddle therapy is a solution, and I'm a teddy bear, so I do my bit in cuddle therapy. Look at 10 cuddling. And they said people who, you are deprived of touch because people take longer hot baths and showers. That hot water, surrounded by all that hot water, is a substitute for touch, hugs and stuff. Oh, and people cuddle and hug their pets more. And being deprived of touch, you feel alienated and you isolate yourself more. And when you're isolated, you're going to hold back. You're not going to feel like being affectionate, and it's just a vicious circle. When you need it, but you deprive yourself of it. He's ever so cute. I love his hands. And there's of course things like depression and anxiety and low moods. All these are signs of, deprivation of physical affection. Oh, I love his arms. And if you are, people that suffer from like alexithymia, a condition that inhibits them from expressing and interpreting their emotions. So things like healing, they need touch. Oh, let's look at 10. Look at him without his shirt on, he's lovely. Now this video would be perfect for the video I made about wavy aesthetics, wavy abs. He's showing his chest, lovely unbuttoned denim shirt. So you can go have a look at that video I made about wavy and their abs. Oh, look at poor baby, they're a bit tired. He's tough, really. What else does lack of touch cause? Sexual dysfunction. You suffer anxiety and tension in the body, and that can cause problems. And another thing is it stops you from forming long-term relationships. You become shy and afraid to be intimate, and you're more insecure. You can't form those secure attachments, and makes you'd be more sort of wrapped up in yourself and in your thoughts, and you're more afraid. So you gotta give yourself some, physical affection. You can start by giving yourself hugs. You can hug yourself. You can cuddle a pillow or lie down in the grass under the sunshine. Feel the embrace of nature. But we'd much rather be cuddled and caressed by 10. You can massage yourself. There's loads of books and things on the internet. Learn to massage yourself. And you could, you can hug yourself. What you do is put your right hand under your left armpit and your left hand on your right shoulder and breathe deeply. And if you hug yourself for a minute before bedtime, you can sleep really well. That's what they say. I just love looking at him and his hands. You feel so free under his hands and his touch. Yeah, his fingers are the bringers of delight, bringers of euphoria. His touch, the unextinguishable warmth. And when you're touching, a good thing to use is massage oils like rosehip oil. Always making stuff. Moroccan argan oil is good because it helps the fingers slip and glide easily over the skin. Look at him making things. He's got lovely little fingers. Very dexterous, isn't he? He's got nimble, dexterous fingers. Oh, he's got silky fingers. Can you imagine being under his touch? Let him use the massage oil, then his skin, his fingers would glide even more smoothly over your skin. How blissful would that be? The comfort his touch would give, a unique warmth, his warmth. He would share it, and you'd be falling in love with him again and again. Under his hand, yeah. oh, we'd be like in no time, well, we'd be falling for him. We would tell him not to rush. No rushing, no scurrying fingers, just a slow lingering touch, a sweet sensation. Yeah, making a connection together, feeling like one entity. 10's warmth is the best summer, making warm feelings bloom like crimson pomegranate blossoms, and your skin would feel like the sunset, giving strength to the blossoms and giving saffron velvet to the hours. Everything is here. All that we need when is him is 10. When we're under his touch, we'd feel we've got it all. All the stresses and strains of the day would disappear, and our pulses like songbirds in the heart's choir, opening to him. The feelings of vulnerability would disappear, and it would feel so right to be like this, merging into the sweet sensations, letting go. Oh, look, he's making that toy for the little kittens. You'd feel safe and relaxed with him, connected with him, connecting with ourselves. He's very good at making stuff, isn't he? Yeah. Oh. Oh, that is so lovely. And then, this is funny. I think he finishes making it. Sticks, puts it all together, and then he tests the toy out on Henry to see if the cat's going to enjoy it. So he asks his little friend Henry to pretend to be a little kitten. Come on, shall we just see what he does? Do you move it on a bit, shall we? Move it on a bit. Let's see, he's still making it. Oh yes, Henry's helping him. Just love his fingers. Sometimes 10 are slightly long nails. I like that. It's kind of sexy. Yeah, nice to kind of feel that slight sharpness on your skin, smoothness, and the, yeah. Oh, let's see him playing. He's nearly finished making it. It's like some people feel, they just say they can't make things, but I suppose it's practice. Some people can do it naturally, because his fingers, he's got very like expert fingers, like an artist or somebody who makes stuff. People who can make stuff, they've got these, you can tell from their fingers the way they move. You can tell they can make and create. Yeah, he's got lovely hands. Beautiful. What's he doing? Yeah. He's putting it all together. Like, oh, any minute now, I think he's going to test out the product. Yeah, you can't just get a toy for your kitten and not test it out first. So you've got to find a friend who is good at being a kitten, and you have to kind of tell them to sit down and wave the toy in front of them and see if they react, the way a kitten would. Let's see. I like these toys with the silvery sort of, all those silvery strands on it. It's very disco and blingy. Oh, lucky kitten. It's getting a very decorative, very fancy toy. I love it. Oh, I wouldn't mind one of those. I think he's going to test it out. He looks ever so serious, doesn't he, there? You wouldn't mess with 10, no. Oh, there's Henry. Henry did a bit of, oh yes, final finishing touches and just, yes, wave it about. Yes, hold it up, bounces nicely. Look at that. Look at that, all silver. Oh, he's ready like a kitten. He's positioning Henry like a kitten. Right there, sit that right there. Be a good kitten, Henry. Oh, follow the toy. Yes, he's attacked it with his paw. He's gone for it. It's a successful toy. He's paid attention to it. He's loved it. Yeah, the kitten's gonna love it. That's proof. You've tested it out on your friend. I think I've done enough talking. Shall we watch a bit more? Yeah, let's see what he does now. When your little kitten's there, and your little kitten's not interested, you do that. You play with it. That's enough. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and on like how to be touched by 10 when he's not there to touch you. I hope you had a good time and you practice on yourself, rubbing your cheeks and your tops of your head like 10 was touching the kitten. Do that to yourself and you'll be happy. Okay, bye bye.